Hey guys, welcome to Carmel by the Sea. And of course, this is part of Car Week here in the Monterey Peninsula, capping off at the end of the week with the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. But right now I'm at Carmel by the Sea, where there's of course a car show. And if you love Ferraris, if you really love Ferraris, this is the place to be. I've never seen so many, I think these are 328s, maybe a couple 308s in one place. So as you can tell, we're kind of walking down the downtown of Carmel, and I have stumbled into the Northern California Ferrari Owners Club, as you can tell, and show's breaking up already, but there are so many Ferraris here, just one after another. So many Rosso red cars, it's a little overwhelming. And the funny thing is, once you see a Ferrari by itself, you immediately take notice. But when you see Ferraris everywhere, they become kind of, I wouldn't say normal, they're still not that normal, but not as unusual as seeing them on the streets by themselves. Now, this is just a quick walk around to show you what's happening here at Car Week. And as you know, Car Week is the premier car show in America, probably at this point. Most of the big auto shows have died, and the consensus is that people like going to these kind of events where it's not just a convention center with a bunch of cars being revealed, but there's a whole bunch of different activities. And one of those activities is right here, which is the car show here in Carmel. And like I said, I stumbled into a Ferrari world. And I'm not really a Ferrari guy, so I'm not sure if I had the money or if I had the inclination to get a Ferrari, it would be in the classic, I think it's a Rosso red, because it does seem to be a little bit of a cliche. And so it's nice to see a Ferrari that's not red. In Corsa would call that Python green. These look like they're race cars. But it is impressive to see all these cars. Oh, I love that. How cool is that? Look at those intakes. And if you feel overwhelmed by Ferraris, welcome to my world. I kind of feel like that as well. But let's go back to what's going on here. So over at all TFL, I just covered the Legends of the Autobahn Concours, which happens here as well. And that's a BMW / Mercedes / Audi get together. And of course, those are German cars. There's also a Concours Italiano, which I think will be a lot of Ferraris. That's also happening at some point. And then tomorrow I'm going over to the Coil.
Get the cloud white car.
Is that your car?
It's our first one, yeah.
Oh, sweet! Congratulations.
Yeah, Al.
I know.
Show them your car, man. We got
Hold on, let me
F8.
let me get your. What's your name?
My name's Alex.
And this is your car?
Yeah, it's our F8 Tributo.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so happy that you didn't get a red one.
I know, me too, honestly. Everybody has the red, so we went for white, and then we did the matte PPF. So it looks really neat.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Wyoming originally.
Are you still from Wyoming? Because I'm from Colorado.
Oh, yeah, so Jackson Hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, yeah. And do you drive this in the winter in Jackson Hole?
No, sadly not. I drive it in Montecito, so a little south.
All right. Well, thank you for showing it to me. I'll do a quick walk around. Thank you.
Have fun.
Yeah, there you go. Look at this, a matte white one. Like I was saying, too many red ones. It's nice to see something that's a little different. You sure?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you open the door? I'm too scared.
Here you go.
Oh,
Got
look at
my
that.
shopping bag in the back.
I love the colors on the middle of the seat.
Yes,
Yeah.
nice little Italian stripe. I was thinking
Yeah.
about the sticker decal that goes all the way through from the front head scoop back, but I haven't decided yet.
How long have you had it?
It's brand new.
Oh, it's
So literally a week, yep.
Holy cow, and you brought it here.
Yeah. We did. We had to. I signed up for a bunch of Ferrari events, and then we came across this one, and I fell in love, so I had to get it.
Are you going to the Concorso Italiano, that one? Okay.
Yep,
All
yep,
right.
that's the hat, I think. I don't know if I'm wearing it today, but it might be that.
Italiano.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for showing me your car.
Yeah,
I'm Roman,
of
by the
course.
way. Pleasure
Alex.
meeting. Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
thank you for bringing your car.
Yeah, of course, have a great day.
You too. And that's really the great thing about being here. There's just a lot of people who are very happy to show off their cars. This thing's kind of breaking up. I hear engine starting, which is actually kind of a cool thing. So if you've been following TFL, you know that we try to bring you wall-to-wall coverage. And so I will be at the Concours d'Elegance, Tommy would say that better, on Sunday morning for Dawn Patrol. That's when all the cars come streaming in, and I'll try to get exhaust notes on those cars. So here we have the Maserati section. We're going to get some exhaust note. Oh yeah, people are leaving. Going to be a lot of Italian engine note. Where is this? What car is that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Look at that, it's a Maserati, but I don't know what this one is, but it sounds phenomenal. So let me give you a little bit of a exhaust note here. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. 1994 Maserati Shamal? If that's how you pronounce it. I'm not a Maserati guy, so please forgive me. But the smell of engine Shamal, it's right there. The smell of gasoline and pot permeates the air. So a little bit of something for everybody, I guess. Oh, all the Maserati folk are leaving. But maybe this is a great time to be here because with all these folks leaving, you get to hear some of these cars. Hey! I'm Roman. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Roman. Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
Hey, Tim. So tell me about your car, Tim.
It's a 2015 Maserati.
Beautiful. I love the convertible.
Yes. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from San Jose.
Oh, easy. Did you drive here?
Of course.
I know you're going to the Corso Italiano as well.
No, I'm not. But Mark, that guy in the 84, he's going there. He's going to be in the paddock tomorrow.
Okay.
And then, yeah, there's a barnyard thing tomorrow night after that. So down to the barnyard from like 4 to 7, wine. It's really fun.
What a hell of a week, huh? What a hell of a week. Well, thank you for watching.
Is your son here too?
No, unfortunately, he's minding the shop, so I got to go. Hey, could you do me a favor? Start up. Give me a little engine note.
It's start right now.
Oh, do it a little bit. Oh, I love that. Have you always been a Maserati guy?
Yeah, I bought it last year.
You've been a Maserati guy for a whole year.
Good
Good for you. Yeah. Well, enjoy the week and thanks for watching.
Hey, thank you very much. Cheers.
Have fun. Bye. It's fun to meet fans here in Carmel. I wonder if the Maserati people feel a little bit overwhelmed by all these Ferraris. I certainly feel a little overwhelmed by all these Ferraris. So I wish I had the expertise to point to like that car or this car and say, this is what this is. But it's a world that I'm not that familiar with. I do know a Testarossa when I see one. That was my era of car, that and the Gallardo, of course. And the Countach. And actually, the Maseratis are a little easier to figure out because there's a lot less of them than the Ferraris. Anyway, let's keep going. And speaking of Testarossas, I know a Testarossa when I see one because it's got that cheese grate. I should tell you a story about a Ferrari. Don't share this with anybody because it's been my well-kept secret. So I, as you know, if you've been watching me, my mom has a place on Marco Island, and when my folks bought it back in the 80s, now I think we're looking at like 87 or something, there was a friend there that had I should say he didn't have it. His dad had a steel factory in Ohio, and they brought down their BB 512, and they were hanging out in my mom's condo of development because, let me put my mic on. they were hanging out in my mom's condo development, and we can listen to some more cars as they come by, because they were building a house on the island. Anyway, his dad flew up to Ohio and said, whatever you do, don't take the BB512 out. And of course, he was a buddy of mine. He goes, hey, Roman, you want to go clubbing in the BB512? And I'm like, do I want to go clubbing in the BB512? Hell yeah. So we jumped in the car. We went up to Naples. And look at this car as it's leaving. We went up to Naples and we went partying. And we met two young ladies. Of course, I was single at this time, just to be clear. And one was absolutely dropped dead gorgeous. And my friend was absolutely dropped dead gorgeous. He was kind of, well, he was more of an acquaintance. He was kind of like a Greek god. And one was kind of normal. And for some reason, I'm kind of normal, of course, I think. Hope you agree. Anyway, for some reason, the hottie was stuck with me because he kind of became, oh yeah, look at that. Because he became quite close with the other girl. So we're talking, we're dancing, we're drinking, and the time is passing, and at 2 o'clock and the bar is closing, and he's like, hey, you guys want to go down to Marco to my boat? And he did have a boat. Well, his dad had a boat at the yacht club, and they're like, you don't have a boat. And he's like, okay. So everybody's like getting out of the bar, and they're all standing around the BB512, and we walk up, open the door, and the girls are like, you know, we want to go down to the Marco Island Boat Club and chill on your boat. And as you are probably aware, BB512 is a two-seater. So what followed was one of the best nights of my life because the young ladies sat on my lap, both of them, on the way down to the island to go have boat drinks. So that's my best Ferrari story. And I guess kind of explains why a lot of people like red Ferraris. It was red, by the way. Let's keep going down this road and let's check out some more Ferraris and see what else there is. And one lonely Maserati, which is cool nevertheless. So yeah, share your Ferrari stories with me if you have any to share. Love to hear them. And we can swap takes on what wonderful things we've done in Ferraris. 488 Pista. I just read the sign. Oh, covered in leaves. That can't be right. Poor Ferrari. Like I said, there's a lot of Ferraris here. And a lot of beautiful dogs, too. You can pet the dogs. You can't pet the Ferraris. Oh, wow, an orange Ferrari. Now, that is definitely unusual. Yeah, you don't see those too often. What is this? Let's take a look. This is a 1972 GTC4. So I think that 4 means four-seater. Yeah, four-seater. They're folded down, which is cool too. And this is a 2018 488 Spider. Look at that license plate. Clever, clever. And this is 1960. Actually, I do have another Ferrari story. It has to do with a GTO. Of course, this is the Dino, the one that for a long time was the unwanted stepchild of Ferrari, and then eventually people decided that these actually drove well and were really fun to drive. And so the Dinos have come back into style. Anyway, I was at Goodwood Revival, which is where they race a lot of classic cars, and I was in the paddock, and there was a GTO in the paddock, and these are very expensive cars, you know, in the tens of millions of dollars, and I was so impressed that somebody was actually racing a GTO, putting it in harm's way. Please do not touch. Well, it is wrapped, I believe. So 2012 458 Italiana. I know what this car is. Lusso, GTC Lusso. I believe this is the later one. These are the four-wheel drive four-seaters. Did I get it right? And don't know. Where's my little sign here? Gotta figure it out now. No little sign. Did I miss the little sign? These cars. Oh yeah, GTC Lusso. There we go. Got it right. Oh, there's another story I have about that car, actually. I'll save that for another time. Too many stories. And then even it's cool to see all the different cars that drive by. I mean, here's another Ferrari. Look at that. Pininfarina. Anyway, so I was so impressed by this GTO, so impressed by the owner, and then come and find out that apparently when you go to Goodwood Revival of Speed, the cars are too expensive to race, and so the owners, who have obviously a lot of money, create like $1 million copies of their original cars to race. So I was so disappointed. Well, I love this color on this Ferrari. I'm a sucker for this like baby blue. Yeah, what a great color. Sucker for that. Anyway, so this car wasn't an original GTO. Apparently it was a copy, and if you're going to race something, then and put it in harm's way, then why would you race a $20 million car when you can have a $1 million or $2 million copy just for racing? By the way, I didn't mean to ignore that Jaguar. Pretty awesome, especially in Ferrari world. Speaking of Jaguar, I was at Goodwood Festival of Speed a few months ago, and I did a video where I interviewed people about the new Jaguar 00 prototype. And I don't know if you saw that video, but people were justifiably upset. I'm coming up here because this is a Ferrari. Look at this, check it out. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not all Ferraris. There's also a lonely Corvette over there. So mainly Ferraris, but a lonely Corvette. But I want to get the exhaust hood on this car. They do sound great. So I'll surreptitiously go by. Oh yeah. And of course, here come the Porsches. And sorry, putting the mic back on. Comes another Ferrari. The other way, another Maserati. Oh, I'm in the way here. And a Mazda. Why not? Let's check out this Porsche. That's pretty cool too. Wow. Looks like a reimagined Porsche. Definitely looks reimagined. I mean, look how clean that is on the inside. Holy cow. That is beautiful. And of course, you have a Mustang. So yeah, you have a traffic jam made up of Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, Corvette, Ferrari, and F-150. I don't think your car belongs here. Sorry.
I know, I got the nicest one. Huh?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got to move this thing. Get it out of here. See ya. Anyway, let me walk down the hill. Oh, one more cool car. I didn't see this. I don't know what the heck this is, this black car over here, but we are going to check it out. Seems to be a lot of cool motorcycles in here. A Vespa, of course, or Piaggio. Yeah, Piaggio, look at that. Oh yeah. Italian motorcycles. There's got to be a Moto Guzzi. Here we have Ducati, classic Ducati. Oh, beautiful 750. Look at that. Another Ducati. It's all Ducatis, and you got to have a few bikes in the middle just to make it. There's your Vespa. And then what is this car? Let me zoom in on it for you. What is this? Let's see. Oh, another Jaguar. I don't know what Jaguar that is. Beat me before an E-Type. A land speed car because of that canopy. Do you guys know what Jaguar this is? Yeah. Yeah, it's a black cat, we know that. It might be like a land speed record car or something like that because of the canopy. Certainly a race car, but absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. All right, we'll try to end this video because it's getting kind of long. Let me keep going here. And of course, you have to have a hot pink Honda. Why not? Why not? It's a good way to stand out. So they do have a Pagani section down here with, of course, I think the Huayra and every other Pagani. I think there's 4 Paganis. There's a Bugatti, Chiron. So let's walk over there and see if that show's still going on. I love the fact that you've got street parked Ferraris. Really, this is a fog rally. Huh, I wonder what that is. If you've been in the fog rally, let me know. I mean, the great thing about this is that you have all these people who just love cars and, who revel in it. There goes the GTC Lusso. Still sounds good. I remember when Jeremy Clarkson did a review of that thing, the original one, and took it up a ski hill. That was kind of cool. Let me walk down here and see if we can see the Paganis and the Veyrons. Because, if we're going to look at exotic cars, you might as well see the most exotic of them all, right? Anyway, I was saying, what's really cool about this week here in Monterey is that it's just a celebration, dare I say, orgy of car love everywhere. From, everything like hot yellow Corvettes all the way to the most expensive Paganis and Lamborghinis. That's pretty cool. Corvette over there. I think that may be a Z06. I haven't seen a ZR1 yet. Definitely is a Z06. Sounds so. Here we go. So, like I said, I'm torn. Corvette, Chiron. Corvette, Chiron. Well, the Corvette's about to leave. Maybe not. Well, let's go do the Chiron. Let's take a look. Take a look here. And I think this is Miller Auto Sports, or Auto. I think it's a dealer that has brought their very expensive cars, including the Aston Martin. So, Miller Motor Cars. There goes a Corvette. I do love Corvettes. I always feel like Corvettes never get the love they deserve. Everybody wants Porsche GT3s, but Corvettes are always kind of, put in the old man category. So look at this Aston Martin Valiant. I have never seen one of these in person before. Look at those little arrow, look at those wheels. Holy cannoli, that is an incredible looking car. I don't want to get too close to it because I may damage it. But holy cow, that is sinister. Yeah. So came here because I wanted to show you the different Paganis. So first we have the Aston Martin over here. I forget which one this is, but let me zoom out again. Do you know which one this is?
It's an Aston Martin Zagato.
It's a Zagato. So yeah, so no roof. No roof. And hot orange. And here we have a Pagani right-hand drive. I gotta say, these are more art than car in some ways. An expression of one man's artistic style. And I remember when Top Gear started featuring these, everybody lost their minds. Of course, there's a Huayra right here, and I know that because it says Huayra. Love the carbon fiber, the way that it actually even matches up along there. That's a really nice touch. And I've always been impressed by these almost insect-like rear view mirrors that kind of stick out. Yeah, gorgeous car. A lot of carbon fiber. And then the final Pagani over here. You know what Pagani this is? No, you don't have it. Neither do I. Well, thank you. I don't know what this one is. I haven't gotten a lot of Pagani invites in my career as a automotive journalist. Johnny Lieberman's here on my group, and he was telling me today that at this point all he does is review supercars, and I have to say I'm a little jealous. That's okay. I'll stick with F-150s and Silverados. Kind of where the money is anyway. And of course here we have a Bugatti Type 34, 33 maybe. I've always had a special place in my heart for these. And this looks like a driver, which is really cool. Because look at that. I mean, looks like it's actually been used. Looks like it probably came off the racetrack 50 years ago. Yeah, really cool. And I like drivers. I'm a big fan of drivers. And finally, we have an Aston Martin over here with this beautiful dark blue exterior and light blue and white interior. Holy cannoli. And of course, 12-cylinder under the hood. I think Tommy went on the program for this guy in the south of France. It's one program I probably should have gone on. I'm jealous, Tommy. But yeah, beautiful car, expensive car, and all the way from Massachusetts. So if you drove this car here from Massachusetts, whoever you are, I will give you a big cookie because you deserve it. And then finally on the right side here, we have another GTC 4 Rosso. These are getting actually affordable. The first version of these, I was at the Geneva Auto Show launch, not the GTC, but I can't think of the original name of the car. Somebody remind me in the comments below. It's too late for me right now. Interesting, this Bentley has Michigan manufacturer plates. So it's a manufacturer car, so I'm thinking somebody drove this here from the fleet, probably in Los Angeles or someplace else. Anyway, I was in the launch of the original version of this car, and they're becoming relatively affordable. Who would have thunk a 4-seater Ferrari is affordable? Anyway, but they do have this funky 4-wheel drive system where the front wheels are driven off, a kind of funky transmission that comes right out of the engine, and it kind of fails after 30,000 miles. And of course, this is kind of what I feel much more comfortable with, a Tahoe. All right, well, I guess we'll end on the Chiron Super Sport. Yeah, if you've got a 2 million, maybe 4 million for these, is that how much super sports are? Then yeah, I think 4 million. 16 W6, W16, sorry, W16. Yeah, that's a lot of engine. And yet, a Tesla Model S Plaid would probably kill it in the drag race. It's a funny world we live in, isn't it? It is indeed a funny world we live in today. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Just a little extra video for all of you fans of Ferrari out there. And I apologize if I didn't enlighten you on Ferraris. Oh, nice Z. Yeah, thumping the music. Fair Lady. Oh, it's from Japan. Why is it left-hand drive and it's from Japan? Shouldn't it be right-hand drive? Should be right-hand drive, right? Anyway, I'm sorry if I didn't enlighten you on all the various models of the Ferrari, but I hope you had a good walk around and got a real sense of what's happening here in Carmel at the Car Week, Auto Week. And as always, guys, head on over to alltfl.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews. And thank you to our friends at Patreon who are supporting our channel. Our revenue keeps going down, and so we're very lucky to have a group of strong supporters who love what we do, and I just want to personally thank you. And we're providing extra content over at our Patreon page, so it's patreon.com/TFLcar, I believe. So if you want to be part of the team and help support me in my Ferrari quest, head on over there. We'll see you guys next time, and we'll end on in a very TFO way on an Ultima. Ciao.